An Introduction to Legal Reasoning by Edward H. Levi, with a foreword by Frederick Schauer. Published by the University of Chicago Press. Foreword by Frederick Schauer. Originally published in 1949, An Introduction to Legal Reasoning by Edward H. Levi, a scholar who went on to become Dean of the University of Chicago Law School, President of the University of Chicago, and Attorney General of the United States, owns the rare distinction of being a central work in two different legal literatures. First, the book is an important manifestation of, and contribution to, legal realist thinking, stressing law's manipulability far more than its constraint, and focusing on the phenomenon by which the overwhelming majority of hard and litigated cases can be framed and argued in different ways, depending on the needs of the client and the skills of the lawyer. And second, Levy's book offers, through an extensive series of accessible examples from common law, statutory and constitutional decision-making, a persuasive case for the importance of analogical reasoning in law, as well as an equally compelling demonstration of the many ways in which effective lawyers and creative judges use examples and analogies to persuade others of the soundness of their claims. These two aspects of Levy's book are of course related. It is Levy's view that analogical reasoning is the principal method by which lawyers argue their cases, and reasoning by analogy is thus, for him, the primary window into law's manipulability. If in most of the hard cases that wind up in court there are examples from and analogies with previous decisions that can be presented on either side, then it is less the law and more the skill of the lawyers and the proclivities of the judges that will determine the outcome. In this brief foreword, I will offer a slightly more extensive preview of the nature and enduring importance of these two central themes in this still valuable book. 1. Levi and legal realism. That Levi and his book are best situated within American legal realism is not a controversial proposition. Even a brief scan of his footnotes will reveal a dominance of the major figures in the realist tradition. Still, there does exist considerable disagreement about just what legal realism or American legal realism stands for. Many of those disagreements, however, are ones that long postdate Levy's life and career. If we turn to the understanding of realism that flourished in and shortly before Levy's time and remains prominent still, we can identify several important strands of the realist perspective. 1.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?